Yes, guys, what's going on? Specie here, and today, very special video. I'm joined by pro player and my good friend from the council, Sabre. Hello, Sabre. Thank you for coming on the channel. How are you, sir?
I'm great. Thanks for having me, Specie.
Yes, mate. So today we are having a MADOC showdown. We've both got a MADOC deck, and we're going to be playing against each other. We've just had a bit of a meme matchup where we built the worst deck possible and we swapped decks, and that is on the council's YouTube. So Sabre here is behind a new YouTube channel, which you guys definitely need to go over to and subscribe. It is a banger. Lots of really great players all taking part on that YouTube channel. Loads of deck guides, great content, and highly recommended. So great to have you on the YouTube platform, Sabre. And obviously you do stream on Twitch as well, right, Sabre? So
yeah, for sure. Thanks for the shout out, Specie. It's been like so much fun to start on YouTube, honestly, and like so much good feedback from the community. So it's just really awesome to be here.
Banger. And yeah, let's start with your deck. So you've got a Squirtle list. Now I've been playing something very similar on ladder myself. So MADOC in this deck. Obviously MADOC synergizing with the bombs. Is there anything like in particular that this deck does well, in your opinion?
Yeah, so I think this is Atikov version that I tried out, and basically it's kind of similar to the old precision strike list we've had in the past with like agitators and skags and all guard, but instead of building this carrier stuff, then we kind of have some carrier already in the form of MADOC. And quite often the best answer to MADOC is to heatwave it.
Yeah.
But obviously you don't quite want to heatwave it because you also have a guard you want to take care of, right? So it's kind of cheeky because of that, and just really good to stay non-interactive. You can open with your tiger and force the opponents to like play into it, and you can just keep removing everything. And then ideally, last say you finish off with your big guard, the opponent can't answer it. You're using these making of bombs to throw the opponent's units from to each different rows and stuff. So very frustrating deck to play against, and really strong as well in my opinion.
Yeah, and it's at the 13 units, which obviously works well with Gord, but it like goes into this unit list. And like this tiger counts as a unit when really it's an artifact, so really helps. And obviously Squirtle's got these making of bombs, which is the best bomb in theory in the game, so that's like a big advantage. I've been playing something similar. I've also been playing a lot of this, but I've been using like the dragon and the Mahakam horn as well. So there's a few different ways, and obviously this deck, the Adzikov version that you've been playing, has the Forest Protector and Rebukes, which gives you like that nice tempo option as well. My deck, something a little bit different. I'm not sure how I'll stack up in the mirror, to be honest, but mine is MADOC using Letho. Let me just back out of the deck because of this lovely glitch that always happens. I'm using Letho Kingslayer for a second copy of MADOC. So there's some serious downsides to this. Basically, if my first MADOC gets heatwaved, I'm in a lot of trouble. Also, if my first MADOC gets northern winded, I'm in a lot of trouble. However, there is the advantage, of course, of if you play MADOC, I can copy yours. I don't necessarily need my one to copy it, right?
Right.
You have a heatwave. I don't have a heatwave in my deck. I've basically just rejigged my list a bit, and I've also got these Viper Witch Alchemists. When combined with Warrant the All-Seeing, I can hopefully steal some of your best cards and give you, the idea is, some Demetrian bombs or maybe some Samums, which might not be that bad for you considering you've got a MADOC of your own. And I've also got these Couriers, which honestly, this card has really impressed me actually when I've been using it with this deck, because it's kind of like a mini Warrant. Like, I get to see what's on top of your deck. There's definitely a consideration for me to be using Cantarella and like Coup de Grace and maybe like a Joachim, but I just wanted to sort of play it safe a little bit. And I've got the Viper Witcher Mentor payoff as well on this deck. So it'd be interesting to see how we stack up in the mirror. I feel like it's probably better for the Squirtle player, because this one is like the Letho obviously kind of sucks if my MADOC is getting heatwaved or anything like that. But we'll see how it goes.
I guess one cool thing you could do as well is to invocation my MADOC.
That is true.
You actually steal it, right? That's a lot better than the heatwave.
That is a very good point. But also, I might want to invo that gourd of yours.
That is true. That is true.
So yeah, let's hop into the game. So if you invite me, Sabre, I'm gonna go second. So this Squirtle deck can struggle when going first, right? I think you'd rather go second with your Squirtle deck.
Yeah, so that's some advantage that you can start with something like a Pyro, be a little bit annoying like that. But generally speaking, then yes, it's usually better to be in red, I think.
Just having a little look at my hand here. I'm not exactly sure. Like, again, big advantage of this deck normally is I go double Saman, double Demetrian Bomb because they're just really nice alchemist targets. But obviously, I'm not sure I really want to be giving you these cards in particularly.
Yeah, I mean, if you steal some of my high-end cards, like my Pro or my, I mean, I guess like if MADOC is my highest speed card, it's actually kind of awkward for you because I can pull that in the turn that you play your Rowit.
That's true.
But that requires me to draw really well.
Yeah, Warwick can be countered really easily. To be fair, I'm definitely like Courier's kind of better in many ways because you don't know what's being put on. The fact Warwick shows, like all it takes is like an Aneromancy, and this is what I've gone for with this deck as well. I've just gone heavy on locks, on locks because that's really good against Vi and Lippy as well.
Locks are great, and they really complement the lockdown game plan very well.
I think it would be rude not to go for this. Yeah. Let's just see. So basically, what I want to see is a Aneromancy because otherwise, a Aneromancy's in your hand, and it's in his hand. So yeah, you get some intel from Warwick, but a Aneromancy is the card. It also means maybe Geralt Professional is in hand. It doesn't exactly confirm. It will be a 50-50. And these Sentinels come out. So when you're playing against, how come you've played the Sentinel from hand, Saber? Because I mean I know, but
yeah, well, so obviously when you're playing precision titans, usually you want to pull them with your leader, but in this matchup we're playing against lockdown, so I can't actually pull them out with leader, and they can be a little bit awkward later on. So it's just nice to get the thinning done. Okay,
Saber, I'm sorry to have to do this to you.
Oh.
See, I wasn't playing this card yesterday when I was trying a different version, but like the payoff this is like most of the payoff you get with Warwick, really.
It's a really nice card, and I'm more okay with this card being played when you use a setup card. I don't like when you just jam this card randomly and then the opponent didn't draw their own Iron Man, and then 13 points, easy clap.
Yeah, it's that is pretty disgraceful.
But now you're actually committed to it, so I'm okay with it. Let's just do this for now.
Okay, so obviously now that Saber's used a rebuke, that would suggest that there's the potential for him to a Aneromancy, which we know he has into his Forest Protector. So we're going to do this. And steal the Forest Protector. Ooh. Okay.
My hands.
Not exactly what I want to give you, I'll be honest. I would rather have given you a D-Bomb, but to be fair, with MADOC still in my deck, that could have ended really badly for me.
Yeah, if you're giving me MADOC, that would be hilarious. Guess we just go for another value play here. You can do some cheeky stuff with that location. Like, let's say you win round 1, and then you just start activating location on my MADOC, and then you go for one of your alchemists, and then you have my MADOC.
Yeah, this card, I think also it kind of wants a Cantarella with it as well. Because, like, for example, if you were to play a Aneromancy, I could, like, just click my location and play Cantarella, and then I've got your Aneromancy, which is kind of ridiculous how good that is.
Yeah, that's insane.
I'm not expecting MADOC to be around for too long here.
No, I'm sorry.
Ah, a MADOC of your own, I see. Very nice, very nice.
A man of culture.
Don't mind if I do.
I guess maybe we should actually just you know what, let's just do this.
Yeah. Seems reasonable. So I'm also like with this deck, having the consideration of just not even playing the Letho. Because there's so often if you play against like a lockdown player, like you're kind of expecting the Letho, and it's not in the mirror matchup, it's a little bit different. But like if you're just a normal deck that's not playing MADOC, if you heatwave my first MADOC, you kind of brick my Letho. And if you think if like that's a consistent thing that's happening, like your MADOC that's kind of like a roach is eating a heatwave. Like imagine if you could play a roach that would eat a heatwave every game, you would just play it every time, I think.
For sure. Yeah, because like if you compare MADOC to something like the Flying Redanian, it's actually just a really good card. It's one more operation, but you can actually replay it every time you play a bomb.
Didn't have the exact juice at hand, to be honest.
Like, I actually screwed up here a little bit, because if you have Alchemist here, you could have done the trick by putting it back into your deck. But I guess you missed that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that kind of slow play. I also love the veil on my lamp. That's great.
So there's also as a consideration to put Vincent in this deck, so like you can veil something. Vincent, it's definitely not ideal, but
yeah,
Vincent's probably quite good at the moment anyway because of all the magic lamps going around.
I don't know. Like maybe we just do this.
So in my opinion here, passing equals probably losing. I'm not gonna pass. Like this matchup, like normally you just don't want to give Square Tail loss, eh? And when I've been playing this deck, it's just about having a playable round one hand and just trying to push it as deep as you can a lot of the time. I guess I've been playing like a more immune heavy version, so probably more relevant.
I'm kind of wondering if it actually better for me to have first Saint Run 3, because it just means I can lead with Saber, and how do you actually deal with that? You have to go like usurp, but that still plays into it. Wondering if that could be a line. Does mean you could potentially bleed me as well, though. I think I'll try passing here.
Ah, it's not good. It's not good, Saber.
Oh no.
I mean, I've got a Samer and a Roderick in hand, so I was really not hoping you would pass here.
I gotta take the Roderick then, right?
I guess so.
That's kind of rough. I think you got a little bit unlucky with your draws here.
Yeah, I mean, like, to be fair, I had like a decent amount of cards, but like another Alchemist, a Mentor, like, is a really nice card to draw. But I did have the location, but I obviously had to go an Alchemist off the location when I probably wanted to go for an extra Mentor. Well, I mean, honestly, I could kind of screw myself. Like, Forest Protector's not enough. Invote probably isn't enough either, right? So I kind of think I'm a little bit screwed here.
Yeah. You high roll or low roll? That's just enough, right?
Just about.
Okay. Ah.
Cloggers! But yeah, I definitely don't want to be doing that. Usurper's actually just a card I just put in this deck just now. I've been playing a bit of Brathens.
Brathens is really nice too. It just requires you to run another 5p as well, though.
I'm a bit sad I didn't get my Northern Wind in my opening hand either for your MADOC, I must confess.
Yeah, true. That's really unlucky for you. And also, like, if you have another, you just need a Northern Wind or another Alchemist. And you need a banish it or steal it. So not ideal for you.
I don't really like passing, but I mean, there's not really any argument for me to push here.
It's difficult, right? Having cards like Justice coming down, or MADOC plus a bomb. Like, it's kind of, you don't really have any good plays that bleed into that. Especially with Usurper gone. Yeah,
my bluff of trying to play a Demetrian Bomb and hoping I'd get a better card out of you didn't quite pay off, unfortunately. Something I find myself doing a lot in Gwent, though, just sort of bluffing, even if I don't have reach, just sort of pretending I do and seeing what I can get from my opponent.
I think that's great, like especially if you have some catch-up cards in your deck that everyone knows you're running, like Justice in the Skytel, for instance. And sometimes you can be like, okay, I'm playing a time MMA, I expect my opponent to be playing well. He knows that he loses the long round, maybe. Or if he loses, if I get last say, so I can just play like I have the Justice in hand. Obviously, if you push it too far, you might force him to pass, but quite often you will just make some really, really good trades without actually having an answer.
I'm a little bit salty about my hand state, but it's my own fault for this whole Roderick thing. It's kind of cucked me.
Yeah, I mean, you took a chance, right?
Yep.
Unfortunately, it didn't pay off.
It did not.
But you don't really have any way of playing around this either way, right?
Not massively, no. MADOC would be the way, I guess, if I had him, but...
Yeah, but he's no more. Okay, so... think here. Guess we could just do this.
Okay, let's do that.
Oh.
Would have liked to have done that in round 1, but I guess in fairness, like, there's not really much difference.
No, I think you got
quite
unlucky there. Got some points here.
All right, here's the time for the high roll. You haven't played a Neuromancer this round, right? Oh, you have? Oh, stinker. I've missed my opportunity.
What is it you're gonna do?
I mean, I was just hoping to like snipe your gourd with this alchemist or something, but
yeah,
never mind. It's not looking hot. Not looking too hot. I mean, it could be winnable still, right? I've invo for your gourd.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna deal with my gourd.
Definitely. Oh no! Oh no! I was looking for a rebuke. I went for the high roll play. You can tell actually I've got Forest Protector in hand, right? Because you can see the card back.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to roll rebuke off Triss.
Oh, that's sad. Don't worry, I'll discard a card for you.
The curse of corruption.
That's kind of sad.
Now,
but yeah, I mean, you got the. Honestly, you can deal with my gourd, right?
Yeah, I've drawn info. Oh.
So I'm wondering if I should flip Tiger here for BM, just trying to make sure I cannot lose from here if I do it. But you could have a mentor, right? You could have a mentor.
Mentor's still not enough, even if you flip it, right? Is it? Is gourd the highest? I don't know.
Mentor plays for 8, goes to 12. I'll play it safe. I need to get a win here, Specie. need to take a win. I would actually have enough, right?
I think if you flipped, I was still one off, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I still win by one.
GG, man. That was a fun game.
Yeah, GG, Specie.
So yeah, guys, obviously we've played a game on my channel, but the meme competition on the council's YouTube channel. So we've both built a deck for each other and we swap, and obviously I'm very good at building bad decks. It's kind of what I do. So
Specie just bought a completely normal deck.
Just a normal Specie deck. But yes, Saber, thanks so much for coming on the channel. Definitely want to do some more stuff as well. And guys, make sure if you haven't, Saber on Twitch, one of the best in the world. And yeah, obviously check him out there, but also the council on YouTube, which has just started up. So yeah, much love, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you on the next one.
See ya.